Halloween. Wait, I think it's going to look better on this side. Oh, wait. Hold on. We're going to get there. There we go. Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. It has been a busy one around here, as it kind of always is. But I had to get my eyes checked because I need new glasses, and they dilated my eyes and they're still not normal, I don't think. I don't know. Oh, maybe they're pretty normal. I can't see them though. So my eyes have felt weird all day because of that, although I think they're getting back to normal. Which has been interesting, trying to like print stuff off, or not print stuff off, but like talk about or read like things on my computer screen, you know. So anyway, it's been kind of a busy day. I'm laughing because my husband and I both went to get our eyes checked, but he had to leave before I did to get to a meeting, and so I was picking out glasses, and so he just went back to pick out his glasses, and he's been texting me pictures of his glasses. And when I was kind of finishing, the guy that was helping me said, well, yes, generally speaking, very few men come here without the input from their spouses or significant others or adult children. And I had to laugh because my husband texted me like 8 different pictures of glasses on him, and I had the final say, which is funny. But I wanted him to look at my glasses too. I'm a little bummed because the ones I really, 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 really loved that had the Coastal Cabana insides, they were too small for my face. So I was a little sad about that. Yeah, this is about as festive as I am able to muster at this point. So anyway, I should probably tell my husband where the candy is so that if trick-or-treaters start coming before I'm done with my live, he knows what to give. But I think I'm going to be a little short today anyway, just because of Halloween. It's going to be getting started here pretty quick. And we this year have a dog that's going to flip out every time somebody comes to the door. So I don't know if we like, are you allowed to drug your dog? I mean, it's kind of like when kids were sick and you'd kind of just drug them. I mean, don't take that the wrong way, but you know what I mean. It's just like a little, you know, like a little parenting hack. Like, can I give her a little whiskey in her dish tonight at dinner to chill her out? I don't know. Who knows? I'm kidding. I don't even have whiskey in the house. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I don't. So it's never gonna happen. Okay. I gotta get my Stampin' Lips on. That's one problem I have at this moment. Yeah. I changed my Stampin' Lip drawer and I've been struggling a little bit here. This is my Sexy Mother Pucker lip gloss, which seems a little appropriate for today, I'm just saying. It makes your lips plump or something, I don't know. I've never felt I needed that, but here we go. Okay, I'm ready. So, I have to tell you guys, my neighbor has, she has had Halloween festivities going on all month long at her house. Like, I bet 4 different times I've seen her having what appears to be a party in terms of both people at her home and festivities that appear to be happening. Not like bad or anything, just like she's really into Halloween. And today, I had to giggle about, we went by at like 8 a.m., not even, and there were a bunch of cars out at her close. And um I was like wow, 8 a.m. We were we were walking Izzy at like 7. Actually, I know it was 7:38 because I took a couple pictures of the sky. It was really pretty. And I said, yeah, when you wake up at the crack of dawn, at 7:38, you can watch the sunrise right now. So it was kind of funny. But she has been having so many gatherings, and I am just like, wow, does she just like know a lot of people, or do they keep coming back for more? Her front is decorated like to the hilt. It's really cool. My front is totally decorated. I mean, I didn't do any of it. The cobwebs just appeared and it's all ready. So it's lovely, I have to say. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm also giggling. I posted a video earlier today. It actually was supposed to go live last week. Well, I thought it went live, but apparently I didn't switch it from unlisted to public. So it's there. I do have a blog post to go with it, except my blog does not seem to be working right now, and that's really frustrating. I'm working on getting my blog switched over to a new platform, but the person who's doing it for me has a 6-month backlog. So I believe my scheduled time is in February. We're counting down. So I will have a new blog in February. But until then, I hope they fix it. So I'm a little frustrated about that. But anyway, it is what it is. So did we carve pumpkins? No, I don't even have pumpkins. No. But I did drive 8 hours in the car on Saturday to watch my son run for 20 minutes, not even 17 minutes. We've been incredibly busy around here. Just lots and lots and lots and lots of things are going on. So no, I don't have pumpkins. Like these are the decorations up at my house, that and the cobwebs that were naturally created outside my front door. Spiders probably included, like real ones. No, I've done nothing. Nothing. I was thinking, I actually do have really cute decorations too, but like, yeah, no time to do any of that. Yes, Carl made state. He ran in state on Saturday. We drove and drove and drove and drove and drove to see him run. The course is about 4 hours from our house, not quite, but real close to 4 hours. And well, it did take 4 hours because I had the wrong place in the GPS at first, and my husband was not very happy with me, but it is what it is. We made it in time because we got there really early, but it was quite an event. I'd never actually been to the state meet before, and it was crazy. Like it was a meet on steroids. It was packed, both spectators and runners. They ran and it was like crowded. Like they didn't really run terribly fast, which, is no big deal, but it was just like what did Andy call it? A traffic jam everywhere. So like spectators, we actually, I'm still kind of tired because I ran a lot to see him. The nice thing is the course was like basically a couple of loops. And so the spectators are kind of in the middle and you can catch them several times. Usually if you can catch them like 3 times on a course, that's really good. But we saw him probably 4 or 5 times, which was wonderful, but it meant that we were running quite a bit. And I mean, like my mouth was dry, my legs were tired. I really was exhausted at the end, and I didn't even run the whole race. I mean, I don't know, like, I guess he was sweatier than I was, but I still think next year I need to train a little bit more for cross country because he could be faster next year. Hopefully he'll be faster next year. And wow. I know he's supposed to be the runner, but I am an aggressive cheerer because I want to see my kid. And so like I was busting through crowds. I was pushing people out of my way. I wanted to make sure my kid knew. And he said he did hear me. which makes me happy. And I was really excited because Ella came out and our friends from the town we used to live in, they came out. Well, actually, Carl's godparents, that's who they are. They came out, and then my friend Shelly came out to watch him, and it was really, really cool that they all drove a long way. They live closer than we do, but still, it was a long haul to get to this meet, and so it was really cool, and it was fun. It was kind of funny because he was just sort of like, he wasn't very happy at the end. He didn't have his best race, and that's okay, but still, I think he came in 75th out of 100 and some kids, but it was not like, nobody was getting their best times. I mean, the guy who won, I think, set the course record, but like, our top finisher was in 4th place, and it wasn't his best time by quite a bit. And it's weird because I would have thought it would have been really fast. But anyway, it was really good meet. We had a great time. I spent a lot of time in the car with my husband, which was nice. Actually, I don't mind that. And then lately, you guys are gonna laugh, what I've been doing for relaxation. I haven't been knitting quite as much, but I think that's gonna change when I get my new glasses. I think that's actually been a little bit of my problem. But lately for relaxation, I have been watercoloring, and it makes me happy. And so I'm excited about that, which means there's some watercoloring things happening. They won't be till the new year, but I've been working on some things in the background. So if you enjoyed my watercolor stamp camp last year, there's another one coming. Part 2. Okay. Anyway, I've been working on a few different things that are going to be happening here at the Creativity Cave. So watch for some kind of fun announcements that are coming. There will be a couple of announcements this month, and then some more when we get closer to the new year. So I'm really excited about things. Some things take a little bit longer to kind of bring to fruition. I've also had kind of a chaotic life lately as well. So a couple of other announcements. I will not be having game night in November because I will be traveling 3 times, and I just can't. We have on stage in the middle of the month. I'm going out to Maine at the end of the month for Thanksgiving to be with Andy's stepdad. And then we are also I am going up to Minneapolis next week to be with my sister. So there's a lot of stuff happening around here. My sister is having surgery next week. So just lots of things. So game night is not happening, but I do have some fun things that are happening that I'm excited to share with you. So I'm gonna flip my camera here in just 1 second. And I just gotta clean off my space. Let's see here. Okay, first things first. I have a couple classes coming out, like right now. Hold on, let me flip my camera here. Woo. There we go. Okay, so the Sweet Candy Cane class is coming out. Actually, I will be sending that out tonight yet. And the cards are so cute. The Sweet Candy Cane is just one of those bundles that kind of caught me off guard. I didn't think I was going to love it, and then I really do love it. And like I said, we've got some really cute cards created with this bundle. Your class packet will come with the ribbon and the red rhinestones. And then you'll need the Glimmer Paper, the DSP, and the bundle to create your projects. You can get all of that too. There is a link in the description of this video to register for that. I still have a few packets left. Also, the Bows of Holly. This is my Creativity to Go kit this month, and the projects are amazing. I really, 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 really love how they turned out. If you ordered them, they are shipping out yet this week. However, there's a slight delay. What is all over this? There's a slight delay because one of the items went on back order, and it should have been in by now, but it should be in this week, and it's a whole thing. But anyway, I know because products aren't supposed to go on back order anymore, but somehow I managed to make that happen. Anywho, this class will be going out yet this week. The email will go out though, and you will have some really awesome projects. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. We're going to make a project featuring some of these things today in our live. And then next month, I've got some more classes coming. So if you aren't already, get registered for my newsletter list. My mailing list link is in the description of this video towards the bottom. And then the last thing is the Kindest Gnomes, Sunshine and Creativity Delivered. This box goes out in November, around the 15th. And the projects, you guys, are so cute. Oh my gosh. They're all occasion cards. I don't even know if there might be one Christmas card, but otherwise they're all occasion cards, and they're definitely geared towards just really fun, cute things. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So if you love the gnomes, make sure you get subscribed to the Sunshine and Creativity Delivered box. Every 6 months that you're a subscriber, you get a goodie bag that we will just automatically send you. We sent our first round out of those, and it was really fun. There's all kinds of, well, these videos typically are really in depth. There's a little bit more in them. I go through lots of techniques and things. In fact, next month's box is going to be on ink blending techniques, and I'm pretty excited about those projects as well. I've been working on those as well. So anyway, if you'd like to get subscribed, you need to be subscribed by the last day of the month for the next month's box. So today is the last day to get the Kindest Gnomes box. And then November 30th would be the last day to get the December box, which will be on stamp blending techniques, ink blending techniques, pardon me. So anyway, I get just incredibly positive feedback about the Sunshine and Creativity Delivered boxes. So I hope you can join us. Now next month, which is tomorrow, which I can't even believe. Oh my gosh. Next month, I have 2 classes. We have the Fitting Florets, which is a new special, which starts tomorrow. I'll have all those details coming out. But this is we're going to make a card with this actually here in just a second. This is a new special coming out from Stampin' Up! So watch, well, hopefully I'll be able to get it on my blog, but definitely on my social media, I'll post all the info. And of course, all of the info will be in my online store. Now, if you order the products from me, you will get a tutorial with several projects. I think there's 9. I'm not positive. In addition to that, I also will have the online class, different projects in the online class, which will be really fun. And then we will, we'll make a project today, so you'll see. But it's really fun. This collection it's one of those out of publication things, so it's not in any catalog. It's new products. This bundle here we're going to use today on our card is going to be available in the next catalog, the January catalog that's going to come out in a couple months. But a couple of the items will not be where they're by while supplies last. Oh goodness. So we've got a stamped set called Framed and Festive, which is a really sweet set. I love the font in here. They're generally holiday based sentiments, but they're so stinking cute. And then that is a separate item. It won't be featured in the next catalog. We also have a couple things, and one is some DSP, and the DSP is gorgeous. Like, I don't actually get super excited about DSP that often, but this stuff is just so pretty. The colors are just fantastic. And let me kind of pull these out so I can show you a little better. So we've got Evening Evergreen. I think that's Balmy Blue. Balmy Blue, Blushing Bride, Crushed Curry, Evening Evergreen, Night of Navy, Polished Pink, and Soft Succulent. So it's just really, look at that paper. Oh, it's really pretty stuff. And, oops. And one of the things I love about this, look at that. I think this would also work with Tahitian Tide, I'm just saying. But what's also really nice about this paper is, like, first of all, some of the images will die cut, which I'll show you in our card that we make. And then on one side, there's kind of a more like a single colored pattern like that. And then the other side is a little busier. I always like paper that's like that. It's kind of nice. So like you can see that's busier, and then that's kind of a pattern. And then there's also these little gold embellishments. I think they're called, hold on, let me find them. I had them here. They're really cute. They're gold adhesive back swirls, which we're going to use here in just a second. And so they're really fun. But what I love is they're really flat, so they will mail really nicely. So I love that they're not too big and bulky, which is going to be great. So anyway, that all starts tomorrow, and I will be sending information about all of this. So make sure you're signed up for my newsletter, because all of that will be found in there, and you will have a email with both the class information, the product information, and all the things. So anyway, let's get stamping, because like I said, I got Taco Tuesday on a Monday for my family. I got to get candy out for those kids. I got to figure out how to get my dog somewhere where she's not going to flip out every 5 minutes when the doorbell rings. Oh goodness, it's a whole thing. Okay, so our first card I love. But what did I do with the paper for it? I have it all cut. Oh, I think it's right here. Or is it? Oh, goodness. What did I do with that? Oh, it is right here. Just on the other side. Okay. So we're going to start with a thick white card base, and I'm going to show this card to you. I'm going to make it in the brighter version, and then I will share with you a little bit more subdued version. Okay. But I've got a thick white card base, which, you know, is kind of one of my faves. I have some crushed curry for a layer, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I cut a piece of designer series paper to be 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm just going to adhere that. We've got a little bit of that crushed curry in here, which I think is nice. So we'll just add that to our card. And I really do like the paper in this set. I don't actually often get super excited about DSP, but gosh, this stuff is pretty. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is take, and I have cut 2 of the frames. So the dies that come with this set are pretty awesome. They're really, really cool frames, and I wasn't honestly sure I was going to love them at first, but I really do. So we've got kind of this fancy frame. We've got this, so somebody was calling this on my team the pie crust frame, which looks like this when it's die cut. So I die cut this out of polished pink cardstock. And then as a result, the center is an oval. Okay, so we also will get an oval out of this one, which is the center of this oval, which is a little bigger, so you can layer these. And then this oval is just like an oval, meaning it will just cut an oval of hearts, if that makes sense, out of your cardstock. So then you can put in the you know, the other layers in the center of this if you want. But there's a lot of fun stuff that you can do with this that I'm really excited about. So anyway, I die cut this twice, once out of pink, once out of white. And then my leftover pieces, I'm going to just put in a clear envelope and then keep with my bundle so that when I come back to this, I can use this again. And we do have these clear envelopes in the catalog, so you can grab those. I use these for all kinds of stuff. They're also really fun to put your cards in too. So anyway, so we're going to use this. Now I want to pop the two of these up onto my card, but I want to stamp my sentiment first because, you know, we got to make sure we get that on the card right. So I'm going to do wishes for a beautiful birthday. And again, I love the font on this so much. It's really pretty stuff. I love whenever they mix fonts, like there's kind of the cursive-y handwriting and then the plain font mixed together. Oh, that is like my favorite. Favorite. Okay, so I'm just going to ink this up as mentioned with some polished pink. I'm grabbing my piercing mat just to get that on there. And I'm going to put it a little bit higher than like the center. And that is because we're going to add to this a little bit. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to put both of these on my card together. And the best way to do that is, and I want to pop them both up. So rather than just gluing them, I'm going to get them in here, line them up, and then I'm going to take a Post-it to kind of hold them together for a second. Okay, so that's just got them held together. Then I'm going to flip this over and I'll put some dimensionals on kind of the borders of the two, so that'll hold everything together like that, and then one in the middle. Okay, so now I can just pop this whole thing up seamlessly on my card. Wasn't that just a handy dandy little trick? Okay, I tell you, Post-its are like the best. Post-its just can do everything for you. Okay, and I, of course, reuse these, so I just throw it back on the pile. Okay, now I mentioned that the DSP can be cut out with, there's a die in there, and so some of the DSP patterns can be cut out. So we've got one right here, and it's the nice pink, it's just the nice pink layer. I'm actually going to kind of put this on here upside down. I'm a little perturbed because I did use a Post-it to attach this, or to die cut it, but it kind of moved on me. It was more my fault, but I was trying to be quick, and you know how that goes. I also die cut a couple of the leaves. This is from the Glimmer paper, this kind of Glimmer specialty paper that's in the holiday catalog right now. So I put a little gold on there, and we're going to tuck those in. We'll glue dot them in here in just a little bit. But I thought that was kind of a fun little touch for our card to add some shimmer. And then I'm also thinking a little bit of my elegant trim, Simply Elegant trim in gold will be fancy. Ooh, this looks like a new roll. So now the trick is finding the end. I feel like it's close here. So I feel like today is the day to open the debate of, let me know in the comments, do you like the candy corn or do you hate the candy corn? You let me know. I personally, it's not like my favorite candy, but I don't mind it. I love it with peanuts, actually. It's like a salted nut roll, which I think is pretty yummy. Okay, Judy doesn't like it. Who else? I know y'all have opinions on candy corn. I've seen Kelly's posts. I'm cracking up. She was telling Barb and I the other day, she's like, I've got candy corn coming out of from every which direction. People are sending it to me, and is giggling. So that's funny. She's getting her candy corn in. I remember last year when we went to Barb's, when we drove out, she had candy corn that had like, I don't know, I think it had chocolate and peanuts in it. Oh, that was good. Whatever, that was like fancy candy corn. I don't know where that came from. I think somebody sent it to her, and that stuff was amazing. I got to find out where I can get some of that stuff. I don't know if it was from Michigan, maybe. It was somewhere, and it was like unbelievable. I am a big fan. So, and since we're talking about candy corn and candy, and it is Halloween, does anybody have a particular favorite candy that they love for Halloween or not Halloween? And do you get Halloween candy for trick-or-treaters and then Halloween candy for your house? Because those are really two different things, which makes me giggle. Okay. Renee hates even the smell of candy corn. Oh my, I didn't realize it had a smell. Oh, funny. Kelly does have lots of candy corn. Yes, she does. Trish is neutral about it. Okay. I didn't realize it was such a hot topic until Kelly started talking about it. And then it was like a whole thing. Carol likes Kit Kats, Skittle gummies. Ooh. Patricia has just enough candy to hand out for Halloween. Gosh, that is good. I'm not. I can't. I'm bad. Ooh, Butterfingers. I like Butterfingers too. Dark chocolate, Milky Way, Reese's peanut butter cups. Those are a big one at my house. M&M's, dark chocolate Milky Way. Oh, I don't know that I've ever had that. It has to be made by Brooks for candy corn. And then you make your own candy corn, pumpkins, peanuts, and M&Ms. Oh, interesting. Almond Joys, peanut butter cups. Carla is allergic to chocolate and she loves it. Oh, that is just, oh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. Chocolate covered payday. Oh. Heath bars. Jody's eating candy corn right now. I don't have any candy corn here, so I'm feeling a little, I gotta get some. Ooh, anything caramel. So good. Okay, so while we talked about candy and candy corn, I made a little zigzag of my gold twine and put it on here. And then I'm gonna tuck in these little leaves that I die cut from this set of dies. And they were die cut from the Glimmer paper that's in the holiday catalog. And then I'm gonna show you another version of this card. That's like, this is kind of the bright version. I'm going to show you a little bit more subtle version because I know not everybody is like into the brights, but that's okay. All right, so then we're going to put a couple of these little swirly gems because they're just so cute. I'll show them to you up close here in just a second. So I think I'm going to put one right there. And ooh, right there. And then one more down here. Okay, so fun little additions. And like I said, they're so skinny. They don't take up a ton of space, so that's really good. Okay, so then as you might recall, we had our card, which we're going to put in, or put this on our card. Oh, you know the things. Okay, and then let's see, we could stamp on the inside. Where's my stamp set? So wishes for a beautiful birthday, for a special person on a special day, or celebrate. I like celebrate. And then we could add one of those little flowers. That would be nice. do this, oops, this one. So I really think this set is just so fun and really just a sweet, easy to work with set. Of course, you can color these little flowers in, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp off and put kind of a light colored flower, and then I'm going to put Celebrate over it, full strength, in my polished pink, like that. Oh, so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love it. Now let me show you the kind of toned down version. This one is a little more subtle colors. We've still got the pink flower, but instead of our bright cardstock, I've got Soft Succulent, and then this is Blushing Bride for the frame. So it's a little bit more subtle and also really pretty. So really, really a simple card, but very nice. Oh, like I said, I just really love this DSP. So there we go. That was our first project. And then our next project, we're going to do a little gift card holder because 'tis the season, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know about you, but I tend to give out quite a few gift cards during the holidays because they're just, it's a nice gift for a lot of people, especially if you need to mail them out. And I think it's just a really fun way to acknowledge people. I know a lot of my family is now out of town, and different people are not close by. So yeah, I'm just trying to find my DSP. Oh. Sorry, it was stuck between two packs. So I'm going to use the Boughs of Holly DSP. This is such gorgeous paper, you guys. Oh my goodness. I really love this stuff. And we're going to make a fun little gift card holder. It's real simple. So I'm going to start with a half a sheet of, I think, let me decide. I am not committed yet. Maybe we'll use, maybe we'll use this. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll do, ooh, this paper's so pretty. Maybe we're going to use this one, which I think means I'm going to use Mossy Meadow or Old Olive instead. Okay, I got Mossy Meadow. It was handy. Okay, so I want my trimmer. I'm going to cut this in half the long way. Okay, so 4 1/4 inches. And then I'm going to score this at 5 1/2 to form my card base, of course. And then I'm also going to score this at about 2 inches. Okay, score. All right, so 2 inches and 5 1/2. I'm going to fold that 2 inches in, okay, because that will create our gift card holder on the inside of our card. All right, now I need a piece of DSP to go inside or on the outside of this card, which I'm going to make 4 inches square. And I love this poinsettia pattern. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so we've got 4-inch square piece of this. All right, and we're going to adhere this. Oh, I cut this wrong. What was I thinking? 4 inches. So we have 3 1/4 by 4. I was close. 3 1/4 by 4. seriously. Okay, well, we can use that leftover piece for the inside here. We'll add this. We can still use that. Okay, or maybe like right there. That's pretty. That'll work. All right, and then I also want the inside of my card to have a panel of white, like this, which is 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so that'll fit on the inside like so. And then I want to have a little DSP to fit right here. So for that, I'm going to need a 1 7/8 inch piece. And we're going to choose a different pattern, which I think the back side of this is actually pretty good. So 1 7/8 inch. And I will adhere this. Okay, now I've cut my pieces. Let's put this together. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm going to attach this to the outside of our card like so. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that seal because I just used the rest of it. Then I'm going to attach this piece to, there we go. The inside 4 by 5 1/4 inch panel. Okay, and oh, that's just a skosh too long, which bugs me, so I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to cheat and use my little guillotine cutter because this is just going to cut that little teeny sliver off. So nice. That's an old Stampin' Up! Trimmer. Okay, so we'll put this to the inside of our card like so. Okay, now we've got this gift card business. So you can do this a variety of ways, but personally, I'm just rubbing that edge that my trimmer kind of creates. I'm just kind of burnishing it out so it's gone. What I like to use, so here's a gift card. I want to make sure whatever I put here will be able to open it. So a couple things. This on the web. Oh. Sorry, my phone is listening in. That's Siri. Ugh. Okay, so first of all, I want to create a little divot in here so that we can put our gift card in. So I'm just going to use this punch to punch just a little hunk out, and look at how fancy that is. It's so pretty. And then our gift card will sit in there, and then you can kind of hold it or get a hold of it a little bit better. This would also work for money, by the way, too. If you wanted to use, you know, good old cold hard cash is always appreciated. So what I'm going to do is actually position this in here, and then I'm going to put a bead of glue on the side. And the reason I'm putting the gift card in there is because sometimes when I glue things without the gift card, it's adhered a little too tight. And so then it's really hard to get the gift card in and out. And if we glue it on top, that will kind of take up some of the distance. And I got to get out my super specialized tool here so I can clean the little thing out. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to put, like I said, my bead of glue on the very edge. I've got my gift card in there. Then I'm just going to hold this in place till the glue kind of sets up. And then it'll be good to go. And we have taken up a little bit of that thickness, so it's all going to work. Jolene, you are in from Anoka. I graduated from Elk River High School way back in the day. Okay, so then you can see how that just goes in and out nice and easy, because we have the thickness kind of taken care of. I think my glue is still a little wet though, so I'm going to be careful. Okay, then we had that the piece of DSP that was left over from us cutting the wrong initial piece. We'll put that in. This is about 3/4 of an inch by 4, and we'll just add that. So that's pretty. Okay, now that looks lovely, but of course we're gonna make it fancy. Oh my gosh, you went to Concordia, Lake Concordia Moorhead? Because that's where I went. Way back in the day. I know, it was my 30th anniversary this year of high school, not college. Which is just really disturbing. I can't really quite handle that. Anywho, now the fun part comes. We're going to decorate this. So I'm going to use my Leaves of Holly bundle. I love this bundle. It's just pretty. And you will just laugh because I told Barb and Kelly that I did not like this bundle and I was not going to get it and I wanted nothing to do with this. And yeah, here we are. I have a class this month. So much for that. All right. So this set comes with this beautiful little kind of nameplate, which I love. And then there's also kind of an individual little plate thing. And then this piece, which I think is funny because some people are like, what on earth is that? Well, let me show you. This is like the layer. So you can put a layer underneath this one. Okay. So I want to create, like my little nameplate to fit right here on my card. So I'm going to die cut this out of, I think I will do, I'm sorry, I'm really thinking about this. I think I will do, I'm trying to decide between Old Olive and Mossy Meadow. I think I'll do Mossy Meadow. And then, ooh, actually, okay, I just figured out what I'm going to do. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to run this through my machine. And then we're going to take and do the outline. So this little piece on some glimmer paper. Ooh. Now, I just have to give you my shameless plug. If you register for this class, I still have a few spots. You'll get some of that glimmer paper and the DSP in your kit. Okay, so here we go. Now we've got these little kind of insert. There we go. Let's get rid of these. And then we're going to layer it onto our glimmer paper. So the glimmer paper will show through. I should have just gotten my dye brush out. Sorry about that. I guess I still can. Okay. There's like one little spot sticking on here and I don't want to rip it. Okay. So there we go. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I should have just used my dye brush. I didn't want to drag it out for one little thing. I totally should have. Okay, so here we go. we've got that on here. And then when we add this gold to the background, like, look at that. That just really takes it up kind of a big notch. So I'm giggling because I'm reading your comments. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this over, okay, because I need to attach this glimmer paper. And the best way I know how to do that is with my silicone craft sheet and liquid glue and my sponge. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that out. And I'm just going to put this off to this side, like so. And then line it up, and it just lines right up with that glimmer, or, you know, with the die cut. Okay, so now that's on there. And then, can't decide if I want to pop this up or not. What's interesting is, like, there's this border that goes around the die, but it's kind of loose. So I can't decide. We don't have to decide exactly this moment quite yet, so that's okay. All right, now I love this. And I really love the sentiments that come in this stamp set, but I also really like the sentiments that come in this set. So, what if we put peace and joy right there? And then from our home to yours on the inside. Ooh, I like this. I love the may the season be filled with, but I kind of like just the peace and joy on here, because obviously this whole thing won't fit on there, but the peace and joy part will. All right. So now I am a little bit anal about my stamps. I really like trimming them when they're rubber to be pretty tight to the ends, because there's nothing worse than making a masterful card. You've done the die cutting, you've cut all the layers, you've done all the things, and then to ruin it with a caught edge of ink, that just makes me crazy. So to prevent that, I do a little bit of stamp surgery on my stamps. You don't have to, of course. If you're just careful, this isn't an issue, but it's just my thing. Okay. And I will stamp my sentiment on the outside. I'm going to stamp that in Mossy Meadow. You could also emboss in gold if you wanted. That would be pretty as well. But this this little set of cards I've got in this class are so pretty. Oh, you guys are going to love them. Love them. Okay. One last little bit right here. By the way, I love reading all of your thoughts on which candy is the best for Halloween. Okay, now the easiest way to mask off some unwanted text in a stamp is with a Post-it. So I just want the peace and joy part on here. Okay, and as mentioned, this famed and festive stamp set is available starting tomorrow, but we're using it today. Don't tell anybody. Well, I mean, you can tell people. It's okay. All right, so I'm going to ink this up in Mossy Meadow. Now, the most important part of this process is you take that Post-it off. Trust me, it looks way better when you stamp it down. Okay, so I've got peace and joy. Just going to stamp that right on here. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so we're going to put that on our card here. And we've got some of that gold trim out. Let's just throw a little of this on there since we're at it. Oh, I might have cut that a little long, but it's okay. I'll just trim anything off that's excess. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty that is. Sometimes I think, oh, is the zigzag boring? Like I do it quite a bit. But every time I do it, man, I look at it and think it looks so good. And I'm really a believer in, if you love it, go with it. Okay, I think, oh yes, that fits right there. And that's kind of stuck to my die cut, which I didn't really want, but we're good. It's all good. Everything's good. And then I think I will pop this up on here. Of course, I only want to pop it up on the portion that is going to be on this side of the card, meaning I don't want to go past that. Otherwise my card won't open, and that would be a big fat bummer, because then they're not going to be able to get their iTunes card out of there, and ugh, that's no good. Okay, so I guess we could put it on straight and everything. So pretty. Isn't that fun? Okay, then on the inside, we're going to do from our house to yours, blah, 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 And we'll stamp that. I think we'll do that in Cherry Cobbler to kind of coordinate. Like so. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love this so much. Now you could also add some of the stamped images from the leaves of holly, whether you wanted to do the holly or some berries or whatever. You can add that too if you want, but actually I'm kind of good just like this. But oh, what a gorgeous card. So if you want more amazing ideas for this this little bundle here, make sure you get registered for my class. There is a link in the description of this video. I know I'm such a shameless promoter, but there you go. All right, guys. Well, it is just about time. I told you I was going to keep it short and sweet. It was either that or not do my live this weekend. I couldn't deprive you of me 2 weeks in a row. So, so our two projects were this one and this one. And like I said, assuming my blog is going to work here pretty soon, I hope they fix whatever's going on with it. But as soon as I can, I'll get this posted to my blog for you. Again, if you would like to get registered for the Sweet Candy King class or the Boughs of Holly class, go ahead, and those PDFs are coming right out to you. If you partook in my class sale, I don't think I have the link in the description of this video, but I have a class sale going on of old class packets that I've got left over from the last actually year or two. If you're waiting for PDFs, we've been mailing them out. They are coming from the help@thecreativitykave.com email address. My lovely assistant Becky has been diligently mailing those out. I know she's still working on it. We had a lot of people register, so it's just taking, that always takes a lot longer than we think it's going to. So we're still working on it. But in the next couple of days, you should have everything. And if you don't have them by Wednesday, then let us know and we'll resend things. Otherwise, I will not be back next week because my sister's surgery is next Monday, so I will be with her. But watch, because I've got some exciting announcements coming. So follow my social media. Make sure you're on my mailing list, because all those details will go out to my mailing list people first, and it is going to be a great November. So thank you guys so much for being with me live today. I will see you again soon. Have a great afternoon, friends. Bye-bye. And oh, happy Halloween.